And just like that, we're back at Maple Hill, folks. We got a good one for everyone. This is the part 2 of round 3, the finals of the Massachusetts Grand Prix, presented by Sunstein LLP, brought to you by Greatest Media Team, as well as Disc Golf 978, and of course, Maple Hill, the #1 disc golf in the United States. And in the booth, we have returning Dylan Capaccioli, who's going to be talking through us with the final 4 holes here, because we only have 9 holes, but this is part 2. So a lot of this will be kind of a presentations and awards and congratulating a lot of the players that made it into the finale, as well as finish in the top there. So Dylan, you have a few holes left. Are you nervous? What are your thoughts here?
Ultimately, going into hole 14, this is the last hole where I think a big number is really in play. So I'm just trying to get through this hole, and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah, just get through this hole. And you're throwing a forehand here. Did the backhand even come into mind here, or?
I want a par here.
Okay, all right.
And I was just trying to throw it into the spectators back there and lay up if I had to.
Yeah, well, there's the chance of fading into the water is the only thing that I'm worried about when it comes to par, even a par play.
Put an angle here.
Yeah, this is shout out to Connor Spillman for the catch cam angles that you've been seeing all day and staying around for the awards. He did a great job there, and he's going to be assisting tournament director for a lot of the Greatest Media Team events, so keep that in mind and for the next year. And that was just a beautiful shot. You're a little deep, and you're thinking par, so we'll see what happens when you get up there. And here is Harry pulling a rope, most likely throwing his DD3, and just not getting over that new wall, looks like.
Just a little low. You can see he's frustrated with that one.
Yeah, he says, where's the power? I mean, last year during the coverage, if you want to check that out, Greatest Media Team has 2023's Massachusetts Grand Prix coverage. Harry absolutely slayed it, and we also discussed how his power level looked more than usual during that tournament, and just it's different than what we're seeing here. And it might be just fatigue. Were you fatigued at all playing these 3 rounds?
I was fueled by adrenaline today. I wanted this thing bad, and just gonna keep going.
Yeah, and Eli leaks it to the left. He's going to be in one of those ponds down there. I think there's 2 ponds down there. And we'll see if he's able to save the par. It is a bailout zone. Here's Reuben with a beautiful shot, maybe a little deep, but he has a look to the basket.
This would be big for Wads here. He's trailing by a couple at the moment.
Yeah, Watts won the first Grand Prix back in 2021, so he's no stranger to this course. He lives not too far from Maple Hill. And I think he's in, though.
It's going to be real close. We're going to have to find out when we get up there. Yeah, Wads beat me the first year of the Grand Prix, so I've came in second before, and it's just a driving factor of wanting this title under my belt.
Well, that definitely gives people motivation. And you can see Eli's in the rough here, but he is safe. So let's see if he can get up and down for that par save. He's up there. And this is Reuben's birdie look. Wow. What a
good run.
Yeah, that was a great bid.
Wads is safe over there, so he got a birdie run.
Yeah, the only person that was OB was Harry, and we'll see if he can make that drop zone putt. Here you are. I'm just playing for par. Remember that, folks. What a putt, Dylan.
I stepped up to that lie, and I was like, all right, I have a shot at this, and I'm going to run it. I was feeling good today, so had to run it. And what a highlight. Birdie, hole 14 with the forehand.
Well, don't you worry. We're going to be putting out a highlight video of your round from the first round and this round as well. And there's so many highlights. That was probably the biggest putt of the day outside of hole 4. And here's Harry just, smart play, just laying up. Unless he was going for it. Do you think he was going for it?
I'm pretty sure he was running that, and he seemed to be very confused as to why it skipped into the pole.
Well, sometimes your body does weird things. You tell yourself to do something, and then your body says, "Nope, I'm just laying up." Here we have Reuben trying to save his par. And what was cool about this is that we actually had the MA1 competitors also play the same layout, this gold Final 9 layout. And they actually played really well. The top two competitors, Andrew Hill and Dima, were battling it out. And it was just really cool for them to watch. And then we were able to watch a little bit of them on the previous holes there. You are the only person to get a birdie there. That feels pretty good, I'm sure there. And we're moving on to hole 15, right into the woods. It looks like you're taking your Firebird?
That's correct. Trying to flex it and...
It looks like it got up there. Oh, jeez. One last tree. Yeah, one last tree. Steve, if you had to cut one tree, that might be the one. And here is Eli with a nice looking green disc. Let's see if you can get it there. Most likely a mid-range.
Falling right here. Totally got me. Unlucky.
And just didn't get a pull. He said some leaf actually got in his view and kind of tripped up his run up there.
He's going with the backhand flex shot here.
Yeah.
He juiced it.
Yeah. That thing went a mile. Was that a mid-range?
That was his Halo Destroyer. He was trying to give it some more height and flex it back, but he threw it pretty low as a line drive instead of floating.
Okay. Well, here is Wads. Nice shot by the Pathfinder, but unfortunately just hits that last tree in the ravine. Wads has been dealing with an injury, unfortunately, almost all season. He took a few months off, and he's just getting back, so it's great to see him that he's back, and he's unfortunately taking a little bit more time than he's probably wanted. But Harry gets a really nice pull. Let's see the catch cam angle here. And this is most likely his method.
100%. He's been throwing methods really well all season. Great disc for him.
Well, we all know Wads is a harp guy, so that's what he threw there. And Wads is a great ambassador for the sport. He's been playing for so long. When I first went amateur, which was back in 2016, he was one of the leading pros and still is one of the leading pros. He was actually second in the Sunstein series this year. So he has longevity and a lot of veteran in him. Oh my gosh, you're running this. What happened to the par plays, Dylan?
I have an 8-stroke lead. Decided to have a little fun.
Okay, well, it's time for fun, folks. You heard it here first. Yep. I want to talk about your putting. Can you tell me what you might have done to get better at putting between last season and this season? Any tips?
Trying to use my follow through to be on the pole and line up my body more on the pole so I'm in the circle. Just kind of leaves a little bit less room for error.
Did you put an effort in working on your putt this past off season?
Nothing. Oh wow! What a
well, I haven't even seen that on one of these MVP baskets. That was rough. Let's see a little slow-mo here. But yeah, going back to your putt, did you change anything in your routine?
I would say my routine the most. In this tournament here, I was really taking my time. I wanted to win this tournament, and I just had to take my time. Breathe.
Okay, there you go. There's a good tip for everybody. Make sure you're breathing. If you have to change your routine just to take that extra second, then do so, because it definitely can help. There is Reuben saving his par, and Kyle also getting his par. An unfortunate par for Harry after having a really good circle one look. Just had that mishap with the rim there, that tall rim. Wow, what a shot.
I'm thinking just missed the pole.
And we're moving on to hole 16. What a beautiful drive there. I am going to guess that's your Halo Destroyer because you've been throwing that a lot.
Yeah, look at this. What an angle again by Connor.
Yeah, Connor's been really killing the catch cam angles, and we really appreciate it at Greatest Media Team because we think the viewers really love these catch cam angles. Do you agree?
I agree, yeah. I mean, just look at that. How could you not?
It's just eye candy for disc golfers, really. And speaking of eye candy, check out this shot by Eli. Look at this thing go.
This is his coalesce. He clapped immediately out of the hand, off the pin. What a shot.
That was a better ace run than Kevin Jones's throw, I swear. Look at this angle. Connor killed this angle. Again, shout out to Connor Stillman. And this got a lot of hits on Instagram. We got a lot of views on this one because that is one of the best ace runs we've seen all year.
That was insane. He knew it immediately.
Mm-hmm. The interesting thing about this hole is 475 feet. It could present a lot of danger. If you don't get down halfway through that ravine, it's a really tricky upshot. So taking that out of the element and getting through that gap is just such a relief for most of these players because, again, that 475 feels like 550 quick on this hole.
This shot needs to be driven. And as you see on Reuben's shot, it was a little nose up and not as driven. He's going to be on the left side. Wads is also going to be over there after throwing a pretty good shot, but hitting a late tree.
Mm-hmm. So punching it really straight is important.
You have to commit on this tee shot.
Yeah, Harry's throwing what looks like most likely his Nordic Phenom and gets a little bit of a kick. That was drifting to the right, most likely because of the downhill. And what a tough look for Wads down this road. And that's going to be a lot of work for the par save there. I think this is one of my favorite holes on Maple Hill. There's always an element of woods and controlled shots here and some big putts. What are your thoughts on this hole?
This is a real pro hole. Takes a good shot that the best of the best can execute.
And Reuben getting the three look. Oh. So he's going to be, he'll be taking a bogey. And let's see if Wads can save this. Oh, my goodness. Just barely missing. And he will also take a bogey. And look at you, just walking up. Also, what's up with the chalk? Is that new this year?
Yeah, I get sweaty hands. Needed to keep part of my routine.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't think I saw you having chalk last year. And if it helps, it helps. That was a great putt. Another birdie, Dylan. You are 4 down through these 9 holes on Maple Hill Golds. You are on pace for another 1050 round. If it was rated, again, 9-hole rounds, unfortunately, don't get rated by the PDGA, which I think they should change because obviously you still played really, really good and still against the same field or a very competitive field. But you are absolutely slaying it and going into the final hole of 18.
I'm actually 5 under through these first 8 holes now, but I'm going to have a big lead going into 18, so no holding back on this one. I am going to play for birdie.
I looked in the MVP tournament last year, and at 5 under was 1055. So you are a leading Pro Tour player with scores like that. And it seems like you really like this gold layout. Is that your best performance on golds?
Has to be, yeah. I played really well today.
Well, congratulations. You are up by 10 strokes. My goodness. Unfortunately, we lost the angle here because you threw that so far, but you got up there, and you're going to have a look for another birdie like you did that first round.
Here's Eli.
Sneaking through.
He got caught up a little bit.
Yeah, getting near the wall over there. Reuben with a beautiful forehand. I can't tell if that's you or Reuben because that was just really powerful. Nice shot there.
I know Reuben likes to throw forehand, and after watching me all day, he definitely is going to be taking a few more forehand lines.
And Harry's going to be throwing most likely his cloud breaker and getting way up there, which most likely would have been OB during the MVP tournament, but we're not playing out of bounds over there. And Wads is probably frustrated after taking a bogey on hole 16, so he's going to just smash one up there, and he's in a great spot.
Like, how far do you think I am to the OB line up there?
Eli's a little bit out of position, so he's asking how close is the OB line to the wall up there. But being the competitor that he is, and he's in second place right now, contention, he really doesn't want to screw this up. So kudos to him playing the smart play here for him and solidifying that $850.
Here's Reuben. Going for it.
Oh, I think he would have gotten through. I like that tenacity, though, that aggressiveness by Reuben.
Come on!
Here I am, Firebird.
Oh,
I knew immediately this was good.
Yeah, you yelled it, and everybody heard it. The Barbecue Underground is loving it, and you are safe. That's 2 for 2 on hole 18, the par 4 shot. That is critical, Dylan. That's just, you must have been on cloud 9 after that one, even after hole 16. And also Wads is getting up there. What a beautiful play. This is not easy to get a birdie on this hole 18. Steve said that, you know, he built that much harder and pushed that back on the tee pad so it can see less birdies, and people have to make a big decision there. Harry, we missed his upshot, but he did get the up and down for the par save up there most likely. And Reuben almost throwing it in for his birdie.
I almost missed it.
Well, as we close out these last few putt outs here, I just want to say, Dylan, thanks for sticking around. And obviously, you had one heck of a tournament. Was this your best tournament or your favorite tournament of the year?
It certainly was. This was a statement win for me and giving me some momentum going into the 2025 season. I rolled a little away after that upshot, so I have a 20-footer here for birdie, maybe 25. Taking my time. I want to hit it in front of a little crowd we have here.
Absolutely, and you got the cameraman right there. Click, 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 click. And it's all right because you have 10 strokes, and that wasn't for bogey. That was just for birdie. So
shout out Dan Nay. He actually got a great picture of that putt. I'm convinced that missed putts look even better than makes on camera.
Oh, certainly. This media team absolutely kills it. That's local route photography, and you have MD Blaze over there, and we also have Chasing the Bees, and then we also have Gregory Babino.
Reuben with a little 3-putt to end. He's still going to end up with a stroke over Wads to finish in solo fourth and get the payout.
Great shooting by Wads, finishing out with the birdie. Awesome job there. Unfortunately, he does not make the cash line. Only the top 4 make it, but he had a good performance, and he fought. Shout out to Harry being the #1 player in the Sunstein series for MPO, and then Wads coming in second. And here it is, the tap out. I'm so happy for you, Dylan. You finally did it. The Grand Prix 2024 champion.
Thank you for having me. I've been wanting to do commentary for a while and to commentate on the biggest payout of my PDJ career, something else. So thank you.
Well, you just had a historic day. Biggest payouts, best round of your life. I mean, what else could happen at the Grand Prix? We hope everybody's been enjoying the coverage. You can see the final scores here. You won by 10 strokes, which might be your biggest win ever. And then we have Elijah Brandt coming in second. Great shooting by him, winning $850. And then then coming into third was Reuben Hagen and then Harry Chace. So great shooting there by everybody. We really appreciate everybody staying tuned. Here's some bonus coverage from some of the MA1 players and winners, as well as some of the interviews from the winners. Thank you for staying tuned. Greatest Media Team wants to thank everybody that subscribed over the last month. This Vlogmas, we've gained over 800 subscribers. We really couldn't do it without people like you. Dylan, final thoughts as we leave the Maple Hill here and as we watch Sabrina, who is your girlfriend, also come into the top spot here for the FA1 division. It's just very cool to see a power couple, which might be the first time at the Grand Prix.
Yeah, today was special, not only for me, but for her too. he killed it in FA1 this season, and she is going to be moving up to FPO next year to see how she stacks up with the rest of them.
And speaking of FPO, what a great transition there. We have Carly Bennett, who is taking the final shots here on hole 18. So Carly was battling Jenna, and then you can see Kat Maloney here, who came into third. So shout out to those competitors, and thank you for all the ladies for coming to the Grand Prix. We know that it was a very busy schedule, especially with the Clement Open the day before. It was just so awesome to see all of these ladies. And there's the final putts for Jenna, who came in second, and then Carly, who came in first. I mean, this is just awesome to see. And shout out again, thank you to Greatest Media Team and Connor Spillman for getting these final putts here. And one last peek here, we have Sabrina, your girlfriend.
Yeah, here she is, throwing her harp.
Did you teach her how to flick?
No, she has evolved completely on her own. I just help her with disc choice and put some good disc into her hands, and she excels.
Wow, I love it. And let's see if she can make that final putt here on hole 18.
I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it. She spud putts for a reason.
Well, that is just some epic stuff. You two are the perfect couple. I love that you guys both won the Grand Prix this year. You guys are very deserving. And again, thank you for everyone for staying tuned. We'll catch you next year. Make sure to stay tuned to the Sunstein series, and we'll see you at the Sunstein Open and the Welcome to the Jungle, which will be the opening tournament of the series. Thanks again, Dylan. Hope you had a blast.
Thank you.
All right, we would normally have a microphone and podiums, but as you know, Disc Golf 978 couldn't make it, but I do want to give a special shout out to Disc Golf 978 all season, have been great partners in the Sunstein series. So thank you, Disc Golf 978. Hill to Ryan Dage and Steve Dodge and everybody here who makes this one of the greatest courses, if not the greatest course in the world. So thank you, Maple Hill. And then finally, I have to thank Katie and Rivas and Connor and everybody who makes this tournament possible. Everybody at Sunstein who lets me spend a lot of money on disc golf. Yeah! Thank you very much. I really appreciate your support, and I'm glad we could do this for a 4th straight year, and we'll see you in year 5 next year. And now for the awards. Before we do the awards, if you've won the Grand Prix, I would like to take your picture, all 4 of the champions today, by the championship sign over there after we give out awards. And then after we're doing awards, obviously there's plenty of beer on ice. Help yourselves, have a great time. It's a beautiful day still. In FA1, in 3rd place is Kara McElroy. Kara.
Congratulations.
In 2nd place is Michaela Haley. And the winner of the title belt for 2024 and the champion of Massachusetts, Sabrina Prey.
Each. Oh, thank you. Keep positive. I don't know. Like, just be happy. Look how beautiful it is today.
Yeah.
Not working, and I made some funny money, and I am not good under pressure right now.
Yeah, Sabrina.
Thank you.
All right, now for the men's amateur championship final standings. In 2nd place was Dima Mikhailov. Dima.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And the winner of the title belt for 2024 and the champion of Massachusetts, Andrew Hill.
Sure, yeah. Thanks everyone for putting this on and making this possible. This is a great event, great time. Hopefully I'll be back next year.
All right, way to go. Now for our women's professional division. 3rd place was Catherine Maloney. In 2nd place was Jenna Goslin.
Congratulations.
And for the second year in a row, the winner of the Grand Prix and the champion of Massachusetts is Carly Bennett Sharon.
Thanks, friend. Right. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Thank you to Sunstein. Thank you for running this event. It's amazing. Anybody who puts time into this, it's very much so appreciated. Thank you to Disc Golf 978. Scott and Melissa was very missed this year. Thank you to Dynamic Disc for supporting me. And yeah, this is amazing to do this twice. I really honestly can't believe it. So let's go.
Now for the men's professional championship. In third place was Harry Chace. Second place today was Eli Ryder Brandt. The winner of the Grand Prix for 2024 and the champion of Massachusetts is Dylan Capaccioli.
All right, we got to give it up for Sunstein and Rivas and 978 if they were here today. Thank you for what you do for Massachusetts Disc Golf. It's awesome.
All right.
Let's go!
All right, we're going to take some pictures of the winners and champagne spray right over there.
It's a great photo. Time to pop the champagne.
You're in a sketchy place.
Oh. Not with the cap. Baller. Baller.
I'm here with the winner of the 2024 Massachusetts Grand Prix, and that's Dylan Capaccioli, who finally got it done. Way to go.
Thank you very much, Steve.
It's a long time coming because you were second in the first ever Grand Prix, and then up and down after that, but this year, this was your year, and you couldn't be denied. So how did it feel?
It felt freaking amazing. 4 years here. Finally had what it takes to take it down. Today was something special. 12 under first round, which is really 14 under because 2 of the holes were wrong on PDJ. And new PB round, 1084, which feels insane. And then the good vibes just kept coming around to the second 9 and then the final 9. And there's some crazy shots you're going to see on the final 9.
So, I mean, you took down a stacked field. It's always a stacked field at the Grand Prix, but like Harry's defending champion, and obviously Eli was playing great today. Is there something that made a difference? Is it, you know, getting off the tee box, or what made the difference today?
I would definitely say throwing forehand all day. Wasn't many backhands. You got to play to your strengths out here. If you want to be at the best of the best, you got to play the best. So.
And I don't think we've ever had anyone win the Grand Prix by 10 strokes. So that's pretty incredible. And there's not going to be much drama in this film, but I think it's going to be, people are going to want to watch you shred, because that's what you did today. You should feel very proud of yourself.
Thank you very much.
So, I mean, what does it mean to finally win this?
It's kind of hard to put into words. I mean, last year for me was awful here on the layout that we played round 1, and to come out, shoot a new personal best round, and to put up hurting on the field felt really good. Awesome. It's kind of what you dream of.
So what about next year? What is next year in store for you?
Same thing as this year. Lots of disc golf every weekend.
All right. Congratulations.
Thanks to my girlfriend for letting me play every weekend too.
One last question. What are you going to do with all that money?
We're getting ice cream tonight. Let's go.
All right. Here's Dylan. He's won in 2024. Congratulations, and we'll see you next year. I'm here with Carly Bennett Sharon. the winner of the 2024 Massachusetts Grand Prix and FBO 2 years in a row, with Colleen and then Colleen and now Carly and then Carly.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
It is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, like, what do you think? How did it compare to last year?
Well, the weather was a lot better today. The stress levels were still high. You know, I felt like it played easier like this time, but for some reason it was harder in the same respect. I think it's the talent pool is getting extremely high. So
because everyone on your card had a different strength too. I mean, Catherine throws a mile.
She does.
But like your strength is just like up here, I think, and like just knowing exactly where the disc needs to end up at every shot, and like steady as she goes, really, for you.
I'm a steady as she goes kind of girl, for sure.
And it really paid off, and like, because this is a difficult layout, Diamonds is difficult, and you built a 4-stroke lead, and you were like heading in, and you're feeling good, a little pressure at the end.
Big time.
And you laid up on 18, but it's really just a matter of like crossing the finish line
Crossing the
first.
finish line, and I knew I had 2 strokes to play with, so it's like when you have 2 strokes, why throw into the hardest island in disc golf when your nerves are at their worst? Just lay up, pitch up, get a bogey, and still win. Like you just need to learn to do those things.
Yeah,
it's hard, but you do them.
Yeah. Was it easier? So easier the second time, having done it already?
No. I was, especially with this new semi-final line. My mental game was probably at its peak today. I don't think I've ever played a day like this where I was this stressed out. And like everyone's been saying, "Oh, you just look so calm." Like, I'm not calm. I'm a ball of nerves all the time. So. It's cool that it looks that way.
And you had Juju on the bag. Is that helpful?
Oh, she's one of my best friends. She actually taught me how to play competitive disc golf. So 11 years ago, we went and played like a quick tournament. I had played casually, and to kind of build this relationship. She knows me. She knows my bag, and she's like, "Girl, don't do that. What are you thinking?" And she can talk to me like that, and it just puts me in a good space. So today we just vibed, and it was nice to lean into her when I needed it. You know.
So how about the season overall? I mean, so this is the capper of the season. You've won it, you took it down, but like, how did it go overall?
Overall, it went really well. I did not play as many tournaments as I would have liked to this season, but that's such as life. You know, I have a 16-year-old son, and life is busy. So I did prioritize certain tournaments over other ones, and the ones that I did, I'm so thankful I did it that way, because they meant a lot to me, and they were good wins or like meaningful losses where I learned a lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Great. Well, I mean, you know, let's keep it going.
We're doing it.
There's no reason why you can't be the first 3-time winner of the Grand Prix.
I want to win again. So
good for you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right.
This is amazing. Give me a hug.
Way to go.
Thanks. Yeah. Thank you, Bryce.
I'm here with Andrew Hill, who's the men's amateur champion of Massachusetts for 2024. Andrew, congratulations.
Thank you.
How did it go out there today?
It was scary. I mean, first round went great. Second and third round playing in golds is tough.
Yeah, it is a tough course. But you had built a lead. I think maybe 9 was a big number on 9, or what am I?
Yeah.
But then
3 strokes going into 9 and took a 7 on 9.
Yeah. So. But you were able to right the ship and had a 1-stroke lead into 18. So what was the game plan?
Just get par, force them to birdie, make them make the mistakes. Try and get clean.
Yeah, and you were able to do that. Were your parents with you today?
Yeah, they showed up after the first round, which was really cool. They've never actually seen me play a real tournament before, so
that is great.
A good one to choose, I guess.
Yeah. Is there extra pressure in this tournament than others?
I mean, I don't know. Just playing at this course always brings extra pressure, I think.
Yeah.
It was a lot of my friends were competing too, so that helped a lot, but
and your season overall, were you happy with your season? Because you played well most of the season, a couple wins this year.
Yeah.
So maybe your 4th or 5th win?
3rd.
Okay.
If you can include flex.
Sure.
But I was happy with the season. There's a couple big tournaments that I didn't do as well as I was hoping, but couldn't really be too mad about it.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. The other people who've worn that belt are Paul Kranz and Nick Patchen won it twice. So, like, these are serious disc golfers.
It's a good company.
Absolutely. Your name's going on the sign at Maple Hill, so congratulations. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, the champion in the women's amateur division is Sabrina Prey. I mean, how good does it feel? You were so excited the whole day.
I'm so excited. I mean, I dropped out of the tournament that I had scheduled yesterday because I really cared about this one, and I've been trying to, throughout the season, pick the tournaments I made me excel in the point series, and this has been the year of disc golf for me. I started in like 21, and
yeah,
it's slowly getting better and better.
Yeah,
and it's been fantastic.
It's kind of a meteoric rise, to be honest with you. Like you can see it coming, and then like you're blowing away the fields. Like, because this is your 4th win in the division in a row, I think.
It's time. It's
Yeah.
time to go up.
Yeah.
I am excited, and I mean, Dylan can't really give me advice on how to throw, but he puts the right disc in my hand, and he sees the vision, and I'm like, man, if he sees it, I see it, and it just happens.
Yeah. Do you have fun playing, or is it like a mental challenge? Or
No, I am having fun every time I'm out there.
Yeah.
Even today, I was just like, I'm not working. It's not cold. It's no wind. I'm really just trying to live in the moment and just be thankful that I'm actually physically able to do it. And
Yeah.
I try to keep a really good positive attitude, because that's all you can. It's all you can control in this game.
Yeah.
Frisbee, when you're throwing things. But
I actually think the last 3 M winners on the women's side went up the next year. So it's a nice thing to take the belt with you into
it's
FBO.
that push.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I talk about with the FA1s is like, when do you move up? And it's having something like this is like, yeah, come on, scoot up, challenge yourself even more.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Well, congratulations! What a year and what a tournament! Way to go!
Of course.
Of course.
Now me and Dylan